U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry delivered his farewell speech at the State Department, saying the two-state solution between Israel and Palestine is in jeopardy. Kerry also defended the Obama administration's decision to allow a UN resolution condemning Israeli settlements in the West Bank.
This stand up for what is right. We have long known what two states living side by side in peace and security looks like. We should not be afraid to say so.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu calls the speech a great disappointment and says he ignored Palestinian violence. Bay Area companies do a lot of business in the West Bank and East Jerusalem. KPIX 5 reporter Sharon Chin joins us now from the newsroom to tell us what kind of backlash those companies might face. Sharon?
Well, with the passage of the UN resolution, Bay Area companies working in the West Bank find themselves smack in the middle of the controversy. What do they do now? The United Nations vote to condemn Israel's settlements in the Palestinian West Bank could make some American companies think twice about doing business there. That's what Ellen Brodsky hopes. She's from the Bay Area chapter of Jewish Voice for Peace.
One good thing about the resolution is it does put pressure on these companies who profess to have, policies of democracy, social justice. It puts them on the spot because what they're doing in Palestine is not in line with those principles.
Jewish Voice for Peace has led boycotts against Hewlett-Packard, which develops the ID card Israelis use at the West Bank checkpoints. Ellen's also supported petition drives against San Jose's PayPal for not providing services to Israeli settlers but not Palestinians, and Airbnb.
For instance, Airbnb rents houses but doesn't say that they're in Palestinian territories. It says it's in Israel, which is clearly wrong.
American companies in the West Bank may be looking ahead, past President Obama's administration, just like Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He blasted the UN resolution and Secretary of State John Kerry's speech today.
Secretary Kerry paid lip service to the unremitting campaign of terrorism that has been waged by the Palestinians against the Jewish state for nearly a century.
Netanyahu says he's counting the days till President-elect Donald Trump takes office in 3 weeks. Trump had urged President Obama to veto the UN resolution condemning Israel. Today, Netanyahu tweeted Trump thanking him for his warm friendship and clear-cut support of Israel. We reached out to the Israeli consulate in San Francisco and several companies, including Airbnb, PayPal, and Hewlett-Packard, but received no response. Live in the newsroom, Sharon Chin, KPIX 5.